What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe. My name is Matt, and the NFL just revealed what the salary cap is going to look like for 2022. But how does that affect the Colts? I'm going to give my thoughts on that. But before I do, if you're new, please click that subscribe button. It would help a lot if you do so. Also, click the bell icon so you're notified when a video goes up as well as when we go live. If you like this video, smack that like button and let me know in the comments below on how you think this is going to affect the Colts overall and who you think we can bring in to this team. Now, the NFL revealed that there's going to be a $208 million salary cap, which is a pretty big increase from the previous season. I believe it's a $26 million increase, which is all cool and dandy and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, does that matter for the Colts? Are they going to have more money now to spend? I really want to get into that and just kind of give my opinions on what this really is going to do for this team. Now, I don't know what the salary cap was projected to be prior to yesterday, but now we know what it is. So we obviously know Braden Smith is going to be re-signed. Quentin Nelson is going to be re-signed, but we could wait a little bit for Quentin Nelson. Maybe we can wait till the following season because he is on his fifth year. He'll have a fifth year. And then with Darius Leonard, going to extend him, obviously, and Naheem Hines. So I really want to look at it. The Colts are projected to have $83 million in cap space. Now, I honestly believe with Braden Smith and Darius Leonard, $36 million of that is going to be gone. So that means the Colts are going to have about $47 million to play with, before they even sign Naheem Hines, who I think is a $6 million guy. So really, $40 million is left to sign a bunch of guys. And let's look at the list of guys that are going to be free agents after this season. And really, we look at it, Eric Fisher, T.Y. Hilton, Mark Linsky. I mean, we look at all these guys here, very important players. Some, we probably weren't going to bring back from the get-go. But really looking at this right here, I think guys that we were going to bring back for sure is Naheem Hines. I think he's definitely coming back. I think you're going to see, Braden Smith, Darius Leonard, obviously. Kamoko Toure, big year for him. Will he come back? We'll find out. And then you have Marlon Mack, who I believe is going to be gone. Travis Carey, TJ Carey, for those who are wondering. George Odom, Eric Fisher, like I said. T.Y., Galinsky, Xavier Rhodes, Mo Ali Cox. Now, to me, who do I think we're definitely bringing back? Well, obviously, we're bringing back Braden Smith and Darius Leonard. Those are two guarantees. And if Eric Fisher plays as well as we think he's going to come back. And I'm thinking he's going to get around probably $10 million. So when you factor that in, that's $30 million. Now, what does it mean for the rest of the guys? Well, we're going to have to let some guys go. Guys I think that are going to be gone, unfortunately, is T.Y. Hilton. I think he's gone. George Odom, I think he could potentially be gone. So this is a very interesting look at it. Obviously, we have a lot of free agents, and I like guys like Kamoko Toure. This is a big season for Kamoko. He's got to go out there, and he's got to ball out. If he doesn't, he's gone. So that's going to be the case too. Like, this is a huge season for him, as well as like Rocky Sen. It's a big season for him because obviously he'll be on the team next year, but this season could really affect him, and the salary cap could really affect him too, because if he balls out, we might want to re-sign him. And I have no idea what the salary cap is going to be. It's projected, I think, $225 million next season, which would be pretty cool. But still, I mean, we look at everybody we have on here, it's going to affect us because, like I said, once you sign the big guys, the three that I think the Colts have to bring back, they're going to have $40 million. Eric Fisher, if he performs well, that's going to be probably another $10 million at the very least. Might be more. They clearly want to bring him back if he's good enough. And then you got Mo Ali Cox. I think he's somebody you want to bring back, but I think we can bring him back cheaper. So who do we bring back? That's something the Colts are going to have to decide. And I'll really get into it as the season progresses and as we get closer to the offseason. Once we have a better idea of what we're going to have left after we re-sign some of these guys and give them their extensions. Quentin Nelson, I'm not as worried about him because we did use a fifth-year option on him, like I said earlier. So him, not too worried about. That will be the following season where we'll have to really worry. And that really brings the question of, are we going to even be able to bring in like someone like Julio Jones? I know Julio Jones, his, salary drops big time after this season. So maybe, but I don't think we're going to do it because we got a lot of guys to bring back at the end of the day. But look, I mean, the Colts were in it on Matthew Stafford. He's an older player. So you never know. Maybe they'd be willing to give up some stuff for an older player like Julio Jones if they think it's going to bring success this season. I don't know. But I think looking at it now, seeing that we have $83 million to spend, and it could go up. It could. It could go down. We'll see. But this is what the agreed number is, the $208 million. So they're gonna have about $83 million to spend. So, after you bring in the big guys, it's a matter of who else do we bring in? Do we want to, or who else do we bring back, I should say? And this is a big season for Mark Galinsky too, because if Mark Galinsky doesn't perform, good or really good, even, and they feel like Danny Pittner could come in and take his spot, I think Galinsky could be on the chopping block for this season too. That is something we also got to keep in mind. And look, I thought Danny Pittner did well when he came in and played. I need to see more from him. Obviously, we have preseason, and I'm sure he'll be brought in during the regular season because injuries are bound to happen. So I need to see more from him. But if he goes out there and he performs well and Galinsky doesn't perform that good, I think Galinsky's gone and Danny Pittner's your new right guard. So that is also something we got to keep in mind because a lot of these guys are going to, be replaced. I feel like I would be shocked if Xavier Rhodes is coming back. I don't see him coming back. I think TJ Carey is going to be back, though. I think they're going to bring him back. I think they can get him for a pretty good price. But, we got a guy in Isaiah Rodgers who can come in and potentially take over one of those guys' spots, depending on who stays and who goes. So that is something. And, Mo Alley Cox, how much are you going to pay him? There's a lot of questions I have. There's a lot of questions I'm sure you guys have. So, that is something that it's going to be fun to see as the season progresses. Who do we bring back? Who do we give extensions to before the season ends? Because ultimately that's going to affect what the salary cap is. And I'm very curious to see how much, Braden Smith and Darius Leonard command. And I would hope that both of them are signed pretty soon. That way we don't have to pay even more than what we're going to have to already for them. So it's going to be fun. That's what we're looking at right now. $83 million is the projected total for the Colts when it comes to next year's free agency. So we shall see who they bring back. Hopefully they bring Zach Pascal back too. I like Zach Pascal. I think he's quite underrated. I think he's somebody who can plug in when needed, but the Colts do have receivers that could maybe replace him, according to probably what Chris Ballard is thinking. So we'll have to see. So thank you all for watching. If you're new, please click that subscribe button once again. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, click the bell icon so you're notified when a video goes up, as well as when we go live. If you like this video, smack the like button and let me know in the comments below on if you agree with me, for one, and two, who you think the Colts need to bring back after hearing about the salary cap and all that good stuff. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt. Bleed Blue, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other two videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.